Howdy folks, it is your friend Fishing with Dom, and I am here to bring you today another homemade bait installment, particularly for channel catfish. Now this is a recipe I'm not going to take credit for. I didn't come up with this, but I found it on the internet, and I do have an altercation to the recipe, and I'm going to show you what we got going on for here. First off, I took a chicken breast. I already cut it up to save time. I put it into the 1-inch chunks, and I trimmed the fat off of it. So for the most part, we have about a 1-inch cube piece of chicken right here. I've got some larger ones to add to the mix in case I want to play with my bait size. Another piece right there. You get one chicken breast. You can use freezer burnt chicken, fresh chicken, stuff that's about to expire, or just a plain old chicken breast if you have an extra one lying around. You cube it up. That is the first part of making this catfish bait. And you get a little quart-sized baggie, or however big of a bag you want, depending on how much chicken you dice up. And you're just going to pour it into the baggie. There we go. Oh, it's a little sticky. I'm going to grab these ones out of here. Now, if you've seen one of my recent videos about the Kool-Aid catfish bait with hot dogs, this is very similar. We are going to take the chicken that's already in the bag, and we are going to take a box of strawberry Jell-O. A box of strawberry Jell-O is all you need. Strawberry works very well. Pineapple, berry, grape. You can't go wrong with the flavor, but I like strawberry because it gives it this nice red appeal to it when it's sitting in the water. And I will open this baggie, and even though that's a little under a pound of a chicken, I'm going to drown it in this entire packet of Jell-O seasoning. Oh wow, that's a lot of Jell-O. That is just a lot of Jell-O. If you see that, we got a couple inches of Jell-O mix sitting on top of the chicken. And now for added flavor, I will take the garlic salt from inside the pantry. Open that up. And I'm going to give it a few generous shakes just to give it a little bit of extra scent and flavor. Dry out the meat a little bit better, give it a little bit of a mixture scent. And I will close the bag. If there are any clumps of garlic, like right there, I'll break them up in the bag. And I will just toss and turn this bag around. You'll definitely see some of the chicken's already starting to get red. Just gonna flip it around a little bit. Oh, wow. Might even have to add a little bit more chicken. There's a lot of Jell-O in here. But, okay, since that's all mixed up, I am going to set this in the fridge for an hour or so and see where we are from there. Alrighty, and we are back after about 2 hours of set time, and from our product before, totally different than what we have now. We have the chicken marinating in this syrup-like culture of garlic and Jell-O mix. I believe I added a little bit of too much Jell-O mix. I got the big 6-ounce box when a regular 3-ounce box would have done. So I added about an ounce of water in there to make it a little bit more goopy and settle a little bit. And if you can see from the inside of that, that's just all prime catfish bait goodness. Let's pull out a piece and look at it real quick. Looks like it's going to get nice and tender. Oh yeah. Sitting there, nice and syrupy. Now, the thing is with this Jell-O and catfish bait recipe, you can prepare it a couple hours before you go fishing, or you can prepare it a couple weeks before you go fishing and let it sit in the bag for however long as you would like, and the meat will only get tougher from sitting in the preserved Jell-O, and the salt and all the moisture from the chicken will escape, and overall make this a great bait that won't fall off the hook all too easy, and it'll be loaded with scent. Let me just go in there for a little scent taste. Ooh, that's not bad at all. You can definitely smell the garlic and the strawberry. Just going to sit down there in that paste and stir it around a little bit. Just look at it. Oh yeah, don't want it to. Oh, it rolled out onto my desk. God darn it. Well, there we go. Oh wow, that looks like it's going to be great for some channel catfish action within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to get this little hiccup cleaned up after the closing this video, and I'm going to make sure I put this in the fridge. Even though it's sitting in salt and Jell-O preserve, it's raw chicken. I don't want it to go to waste or make it stink up my house, so I'm going to make sure it's refrigerated and maybe put it in the freezer if I'd really like to keep it for a long time. But as always, thank you for watching Fishing with Dom.